11 to holy moly. It looks like a lot of work. Look at how big it is. Hey guys, give you another update to the farm. Some good things. We are upgrading the farm. Your irrigation for your typical home lawn. We put controllers in our farm. We put everything on 3 zones, and we have a controller that would turn on each of the zones automatically on its own. And so it's on a timer. One of my guys said he came this morning and wasn't on, but it looks like it's on right now. But it's supposed to be from 4 to 8. So I'm not sure. Oh yeah, looks like it's wet. But it's still going. So I don't know if the water got shut off already and this is just the pressure that's in the pipes that's coming out. Dang, look at this one. Look at the main crop that we planted. Look at how big it is. And look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Holy moly. 12 offshoots coming from this one Taro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All coming on one. This is nice, but this is also bad. Because if we don't remove all of these, according to one of our experienced farmers that we've been using as a consultant, because we're kind of new at this, that guy said we have to remove all of these offshoots from this plant. Otherwise, all of these offshoots are feeding off of the nutrients that should have gone to the main taro that we planted. So it will cause the main taro to not be as big, and also sometimes it will go down deeper to try and look for space to grow because the top is taken by all of these smaller offshoots. I'm going underneath. See, there are more offshoots that are dying because it is not coming out of the plastic. So this is one of the disadvantages of having this plastic. It kills all of these offshoots. See, these are trying to come out, but where things are not seeing the sunlight. It's like someone working from home. They sit in their room and they get depressed. And holy moly, look at how tall this is. Look, it's taller than me. Hi. Putting my hands around it. It's about that big around. But it's gonna be a big boy. This crop's looking good. And we already tasted it. We already cooked this taro twice already, just to see. Just to see. Just to see how it tastes. It tastes really good. We try to streamline our irrigation system here because this is drip lines, and then the rest of the farm we have to water them by hand with a hose. It's very manual and it's up for errors. We might be forgetting to water them, or we might water them too long. So what we did is we put the whole farm under a controller, put a timer on it so that it can get the right amount of water that it needs. This is what we were working on yesterday, back-breaking job. This is normally done by a tractor. So what you do is you pull a tractor that tills it. As it tills, at the same time it mounts it, so it makes these beds. And then there's supposed to be another attachment that you put onto the tractor that pulls the paper and puts this drip line underneath it. So this is all done by machines. Yesterday, it was done by this machine. Sorry, not much. This one. This is what we were doing yesterday. Back-breaking work. So if you're thinking about becoming a farmer, think twice. And this is because we don't have the right attachment. There is an attachment that pulls this paper. We don't have it. We've been trying to borrow someone, but that someone is very busy. Doesn't have the time for us, so we're not gonna wait around. We're just gonna do it by hand for now. Maybe in the future we're gonna get one and it'll make our lives easy. As you pull, you try and make this line underneath straight. So this is the kind of farming that you're able to refarm the same piece of land. If you don't do this, you cannot sustain farming. So yeah, it looks like a lot of work, but it's only until you get your system down. We are almost there getting our systems down. This is what I'm talking about, systems and processes. This is one of the most useful tools you need in farming is a tractor. Kubota, we actually bought a smaller one, a John Deere smaller tractor. We regret buying a John Deere. It cannot pull anything. I think two of our guys can pull more than what that John Deere can do. So we upgraded to a Kubota. These are the kind of attachments that we need. This is the one that breaks up the earth. I don't know what it's called. We have to borrow this one. This is our tiller attachment. Breaks up the earth, but this doesn't make the mounts. We have to borrow a different kind of tiller. A tiller that all its teeth face inward so that while it's tilling, it's gathering the dirt and mount it up on a nice straight bed. This one cannot do that. This one just makes it flat. Anyways, we pull the paper by hand and then pull the drip line by hand. And then we pull this mulch paper that goes in between the beds. This covers more weed. We pull all of this by hand and nail it by hand with these, I think these are 8 inches pegs. Yeah. And look at how tough this dirt is. We try to nail this down. This cannot even go in. We have to cut this thing in half for it to go in all the way. That's why if you don't till this dirt, it will not grow anything. Like for example, this dirt right here, it's so hard. If you just put a hole through here and plant something, it won't grow. You have to till it up first, make the dirt loose so that the roots can easily grow. The dirt here in Hawaii, I don't know how to explain this, but you can see we've tilled this multiple times already. And look at this block. This is all dirt. That's why this soil here, if you don't water it, nothing will grow. Unlike growing up in Samoa, you just plant. You don't need to set up irrigation systems like this. This dirt in Hawaii, you have to set up irrigation system, otherwise nothing will grow here. And the reason is, this is what the dirt looks like. I do not want to do farming because those guys' work look very hard. Yeah, it is hard. But tell you what, if you do farming the right way, farming can make a pretty good living. You know, we've only been doing this for 9 months and we've learned so much. And I think the more we do it, the more it becomes easier. The more we have our systems and our processes down so that we can be a little smarter in the way we do things. This is our irrigation system. We've got our main line coming in, and then we split them out into 3 zones. We've got this battery controller. It's supposed to shut off these 3 valves and put them on a timer. And I thought I set it up yesterday, but apparently I'm not setting it up right. It's low pressure because the Taro zone is on, so I'm gonna shut it off. We say in Samoa, in English. Why am I so stupid? Okay, I gotta go read the manual and reset this thing. This is no good. Otherwise, they have to manually come over here and turn everything on, time themselves manually, and then come and shut it off, which is fine. But it's nice to streamline it so that they don't have to worry about turning it on and off. And also, the sprinklers, once it's going, it needs to be on a set timer. Otherwise, you'll end up spending a lot of money on water.